This is the Kazdoy Closet. I'm Kazdoy. This is my closet full of all the stuff that I love. And today, a very self-indulgent birthday episode. I turned 65 today. I know it's hard to tell. And that means one thing, bring on those senior discounts, right? But I wanted to share with you some of the stuff that I got from people for my birthday, and ending with something that hopefully will help me cope with this impending kitchen renovation. Now, I'm going to be a little loose with this episode. It's not going to be the finely oiled machine you're usually used to seeing, but let's go for it. We're going to start with some sort of a literature-oriented stuff. I got this fantastic coffee mug, which is the Last Lines of Literature. This is a series of coffee mugs that I happen to have. One is First Lines of Literature, one is Banned Books, and one is just on Vonnegut, one of my favorite authors, Kurt Vonnegut. This is made from the Unemployed Philosophers Guild, and on the bottom it tells you which books and authors belong to which lines of literature. So this is a really cool one for the literary person or English teacher in your life. I like this Last Lines of Literature, this one here. I also got something called Writer's Blocks, very clever title. And there's several of these. This one happens to be on John Steinbeck, and it has some of the titles of his books here. Grapes of Wrath, Tortilla Flat, there's a picture of Steinbeck, East of Eden, and Mice and Men. And I asked for this one because, well, Steinbeck's a California guy. I like that. I like his writing. I haven't read a whole lot by him. I have taught of Mice and Men for many years in school, and I read Grapes of Wrath, which was just fantastic. This one is Samuel Clemens, aka Mark Twain, and it has some pictures from his book covers. There's a picture of Mark Twain and Tom Sawyer, and I think Huck Finn's here. Yeah, there's the Huckleberry Finn. And I chose the Mark Twain one because when I was in college, I took a author seminar, and it was nothing but Mark Twain. So we read, I would say, 90% of what he wrote, and he wrote a lot of stuff. So I was very well versed in Mark Twain. Huckleberry Finn is one of those novels that I always wanted to teach, and I just could never get my head wrapped around it. And of course, the use of a certain derogatory word in there occurs many times, and that can be problematic as well. But there's the Mark Twain one. This is one for Samuel Beckett, and I like this one because there's a picture of Beckett there, because Waiting for Godot is one of my favorite plays. I always like that. I've seen it performed a couple of times, and I've read, there's Murphy, one of his novels. I read a few of his novels in college also, and I just think he's an interesting, challenging writer. And then the last writer's block I got was a writer who was really sort of a gateway writer for me when I was in elementary school, and that's Ray Bradbury. And I taught Fahrenheit 451 for many years in high school. And there's Martian Chronicles. There's a picture of Ray Bradbury. He was not born in LA, but he became a real LA guy, pounding out his stories on the typewriter for like 5 cents an hour in the LA Public Library, Illustrated Man. And I used a lot of his stories when I taught my science fiction class as well. Next, of course, we have some films I got. My son got me a film that I wanted, which is Serpent and the Rainbow. Haven't seen this in a long time. It's by a horror master, Wes Craven, probably best known for Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream. Film noir, which was just came out on Blu-ray, They Won't Believe Me, with Robert Young. Quite different from the Robert Young you may have seen in the old The Father Knows Best sitcom. Little Rascals, this is volume 1. This is from a company I've talked about before called Classic Flicks, and they excel in restoring meticulously old films. And there's about, I think, 13 or so. There's 11 Little Rascals, also known as Our Gang, short films on this one, beautifully restored and beautiful black and white. And then I got some money for my birthday, and that will go towards paying for these things I got from Amazon, including this Arrow box set, Years of Lead, 5 classic Italian crime thrillers from 1973 to 1977. It's a genre of films that made in Italy, revolving around police that are kind of taking the law into their own hands. Think Dirty Harry style. There's 5 films in here. One's called Savage 3, another one Like Rabid Dogs, Colt 38, Highway Racer, and No, the Case is Happily Resolved. I have not seen any of these. I'm looking forward to seeing these. And it comes with this nice booklet here, this is the limited edition. So I wanted to get this before that booklet ran out. The other box set I got from Arrow is the complete Sartana. Now this is, I don't know how many, several films on here with some great titles. These are what they call spaghetti westerns, so they're more Italian films, and I like spaghetti westerns a lot. Of course, Sergio Leone being the master, along with Sergio Corbucci. I don't know too much about these, but the price was right. It was half off, so I wanted to get these, and some of the titles include If You Meet Sartana, Pray for Your Death. I Am Sartana, Your Angel of Death. Sartana's Here, Trade Your Pistol for a Coffin. Have a Good Funeral, my friend. Sartana will pay. Light the Fuse. Sartana is coming. I can't wait to watch these. They're supposed to be really crazy, over the top spaghetti westerns. Moving on to music, I got this fantastic looking deluxe CD box set of The Who's album, The Who Sell Out. I think it's a really great album. Sort of like their first real concept album before things exploded with Tommy. This has 112 tracks on it. A bunch of alternate takes, some demos, rehearsals, stuff like that. There's an 80-page book, color book, nice, very nice solid box. So as you can see, I haven't even opened it yet, but really looking forward to this. I already have their one for Tommy, their big box set, and the box set for Quadrophenia. So in a future episode, I think I'm going to show you this one and show you the other Who box sets that I have. And then this is from Santa Cruz Coffee Roasting Company, which we discovered when we were in Santa Cruz once. And you can get these by mail order. This is their Sumatra Dark. This is their 40th anniversary blend. And then this one is one of our favorites called Heart of Darkness. So these are all dark roasted coffees. So just a little something different, because we make coffee every day, full pot every day. And then, as I mentioned, to sort of ease the pain and this discomfort of this kitchen renovation that is hanging over my head right now, I got a couple of things to help out. Here's some fantastic Scotch whiskey called the Glenrothes. This is a 12-year single malt Scotch whiskey. I've had this one before. It's very good. And I used to be a teetotaler all this time, but for some reason, that's changed. Here's another one I've never had before. It's called the Dalmore. Again, this is single malt Scotch whiskey. This is aged 12 years, and check out this bottle. They have so many scotches in great looking bottles, don't they? Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. This is raised here. You can tell or not. And just a really nice looking bottle of that. And then finally, I don't know why, somebody gave me this this candy, and I never heard of it before. It says cannabis-infused sativa cherry gummies. I'm not sure what that is. There's only 10 in here, so, and it says THC, whatever that is, per piece, 10 milligrams per piece, and 100 milligrams THC per package. So like I said, there's only 10 gummies, so, you know, I could probably like watch a movie or go to the movies and just gobble this whole bag down in a couple of seconds. And I don't know why there's not that many in there, and I've never heard of it. Usually I eat like Reese's Pieces or Skittles or something, but I'll give these. Maybe they're good. That's my birthday swag, so I'm fortunate to have people who give me this kind of stuff, and that's about it. So thanks for indulging me for this birthday video. Feel free to leave a comment or suggestion at the bottom there. Leave a thumbs up would be great, and don't leave a thumbs down. Subscribe would be fantastic. Share this with your friends and neighbors. Hope you like this video, and I will see you next time.